also wrote a book on astronomical tables, which was translated into European languages and later into Chinese. Muslims and mathematics. Allah says in His Quran, and you know how to count the years and keep the accounting. Arabic numerals are so much a part of the lives of Muslim school children in America that most of them are surprised to learn that those digits are derived from Arabian Muslims. They aren't taught about the Islamic origin of Arabic numerals, and they use them every day. The Muslims who brought this concept of numbers to Europe were known as Moors, who were Muslims from Morocco. The role of the Muslims in passing on the Arabic system of numbers was the most important contribution to mathematics. This role as preservers and transmitters of higher types of mathematics was important because of the neglected state of mathematics in Europe during the Dark Ages. The Muslim influence arose from the great empire that they established in the Middle East and parts of Europe in the 7th century. In the Islamic city of Baghdad, the Islamic city of Baghdad became a center of learning. Muslim scholars translated the writings of the ancient Greeks who learned higher mathematics from the Egyptians, who learned it from the Nubians, from the Sudan. Arabic numerals had two big advantages over earlier numbering systems, such as Roman numerals. The first is the use of specific symbols for quantities from 1 to 9, instead of repetition of the same symbol, such as 3 in the Arabic numerals. With the 9 different symbols of Arabic numbers, plus the 0, it was possible to write any number, and it cannot be mistaken for any other number. Trying to imagine landing a spaceship on the moon using calculations based on Roman numerals. Greek mathematical numbers could be expanded only by a very tedious process of addition and multiplication. Muslims developed algebraic symbols for numbers that contain infinite possibilities of abstraction. Another advantage is the place value that the Arabic system gives to positions of numbers. For instance, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, etc. The concept of 0 among the Arabic numerals also warrants a closer look. It would be difficult to have a place system without the 0 or something like it. Computer science is predicated upon light advancing a binary system based upon 0 to 1, 0 and 1. Modern cyberspace technology has its origin in 0, which was introduced to humanity by Muslims. Muslims also passed on to Europe the concept of negative numbers. It is an idea evolved in a mathematical statement like 5 minus 10 equals minus 5. The idea of negative numbers was a long time coming. Muslims brought the concept to Europe, but it did not take hold there until the 16th century. The mathematical migration from the Western conception of static universe to the Islamic understanding of a dynamic universe cannot be measured by mechanical computations of space and time. Allah created numbers to serve human needs. The days of the lives of Muslim children are numbered, but their life is not just a countdown from the time and place of their birth to the time and place of their death. Their migration is from Allah to Allah. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Allah who weighs the quantitative and qualitative integration of their faith and good deeds. Allah says He raised high the heavens and set the balance so that you may not transgress the balance. So establish weight with justice and do not fall short in the balance. I'm also discussing here how important Islamic contributions to education are purposely hidden from Muslim children in American schools. This spotlights only one illustration in the systematic miseducation process. Often the corrosive abuse is more subtle than this example. Sometimes what is said or done, what is not said or done is more important than what is said or done. Adverse effects can be effectively implemented by way of omission. For example, when Muslim children see Islam being reflected in the body of knowledge that they study every day, they soon perceive Islamic knowledge as foreign to the mainstream of modern learning. Consequently, they learn to view Islam as inferior to Western knowledge. Miseducation occurs when information, like the roots of algebra, is westernized and stripped of its Islamic origin. The result is that Muslim children learn Arabic but are not taught that Arabic emerged from a Muslim. This comes as no surprise to those who understand that most Muslim children learn mathematics from non-Muslim teachers who cannot even compute that Allah is one.
Alhamdulillah.